Welcome to Gettin Grubby. I'm Gettin Grubby. No, I'm not. I'm Joey T, aka the Grubmeister, aka the General. And this is my food page. A page that takes you on a journey weekly to teach you how to cook something absolutely filthy, something gherkin. Feed the family for under some sort of mad price. We're gonna have weekly episodes coming out of banging dishes that I want you to try at home. This is episode 1. Fish and chips. Fish finger sandwich, beer battered fish, any way you want to do with it. You could cook the beer battered fish in front of your balcony, I don't care. Banging, succulent, crispy cheese! Fish and some mad chips, curry sauce, tartar sauce to put in the fish and finger sandwich. Let's go, people. As I mentioned, there's going to be some mad steps to this video. We've got the fish, the chips, the tartar sauce, and the curry sauce. The curry sauce is going to go with the fish and chips like on the plate. The tartar sauce is going to go in that fish finger sandwich. But as we're making beer battered fish, why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone and do a fish finger sandwich and old school fish and chips? We're starting off with the fish, and the first part is the batter. This is proper simple. Like 4 ingredients, mad, whiz it up, then leave it for a bit to cool down. First up, 250 grams of plain flour. Just in like that. We're going with a beer next. Any beer will do. You can go with ale, lager. I just got this little pilsner here. 300 ml in there. About that much. If you don't want alcohol in there, soda water, sparkling water, something that's gonna get a bit of bubbles in there and get it proper, you know what I'm saying? Right, next up, 3 tablespoons of baking powder, banging. And lastly, we're gonna go with some curry powder. We don't want this tasting of curry powder, but this gives it a nice like orangey kind of colour and makes that fish look mad. So that goes in. Now we're in the kitchen and we whipping. Right, after you've whizzed that up, you're gonna look for this sort of consistency, like this sort of thing. And if you've got some lumps in there, lumps of flour, it don't matter because it'll just be like added crispy bits on the outside. Top tip for you: get a tea towel, put it on the side, and put your chopping board on it. Look at that, stops it moving. If you were just on the side, it'll just fly away. Next up, chips. Chips are made from lettuce. Chips are made from potatoes. And I've gone for Maris Piper, the best potato for making chips, or roast potatoes. And unfortunately, they do actually come with skins on, so you've got to do everybody's least favourite job and peel them first.
This isn't about you. What's a fact about Joe?
The only fact I can think of is not appropriate for YouTube. The spuds are peeled. Look at that bad boy. And before we chop them up, I'm going to quickly, simple, straight down the middle, and then we're going to go in like, I don't know, just over a centimetre size. Cut down again, bang. That looks like a chip to me. Does it look like a chip to you? Got a chip on my shoulder. You want them all about the same size so they all cook evenly, but like I said, I ain't a wizard, like, I'm just fucking going for it on a normal one. I'm from chipping them. Oh, that looks like a chip, doesn't it? I work with woodwork, I'm a chippy. Look at these chips. They're going in a pan, followed by boiling water, because they need to boil for about 5 minutes. This makes them get hella fluffy. Like when we fry them, they'll be pure crisp on the outside, soft in the middle, just like the perfect bloke. You want like a man that's hard on the outside and soft in the middle, a bit like me. Some salt in there, so they're boiling in nice little salted water. Bring your spuds up to a boil, a rolling boil, just like this, and let them boil for about 5 minutes. After probably the longest 5 minutes of your life, your spuds are ready to drain. Basically, all you got to do is get a colander and pour them into it, and the water will drain off them. Once you've drained off your chips, just pour them on some like kitchen roll to absorb any excess moisture, because you don't want them to be wet at all when they're frying, because the water and oil could react and explode. Nah, joking, it won't, but it could set fire to something. Right, what we're gonna do next, whilst we're waiting for our chips to cool down, and before we fry the fish, we're gonna go in with a curry sauce. I've looked all over, like online, YouTube, a lot for fish and chip shop curry sauce, and there ain't a lot on there, so I'm going to show you how to do it Gettin Grubby style. I know you can obviously pop down your chippy and get it, but some of you might, you know, fancy something a little bit different and want to do it my way. You're going to get your frying pan, massively that time, didn't it? On a medium to high heat, and when it's heated up, we're going to bang in an onion and a grated apple, and basically kind of, you know when you go to the chippy and you get those little lumps in there, I don't actually know what that is, but this kind of gives it like a little bit of like a lump texture, and it pops off. It's proper tasty. Apple and onion. going in. Try to get it all in the pan, but if you miss, it's not the end of the world. Leave that for about 5 minutes. Get it nice and soft, a little bit sauteed, and then we're gonna go in with some spices. We've got cumin, turmeric, chili flakes coming up. Not too many chili flakes, I don't want it too hot, like fish and chip shop curry sauce into what is it? To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not the best of Pete. I'm already opening up to my audience. Episode 1, giving away my deepest and darkest secrets. I'm a proper pussy when it comes to curry, alright? Right, after 5 minutes, you're looking for a little bit of colour, be a bit soft light, and then we're gonna go with our spices. Teaspoon of cumin. Why do we keep saying cumin and turmeric? I mean cumin. That'll do. I haven't even got this one open. Peel it back like that. A teaspoon of that. And stir the spices through. Just get the onions and apples like coated in it. Next, we're gonna go in with a teaspoon of corn flour. This is to kind of thicken our stock when it goes in. We're just getting it in there nice and early. It might look, it looks rubbish at the moment, but trust me, we'll be looking rubbish in a minute. Proper like. Pinch of crushed chilies. Like I said, don't go too many because don't want it too hot, but adds a little bit of a vibe to it. And then I have some sort of measurement of chicken stock. Let's get that in there. And look at that, it's already like kind of coming together a bit like a sauce. It's that corn flour combined with the stock. We're going to turn the heat down a little bit, get that on a simmer, and then to give it that absolute creamy naughtiness that we're looking for, we're going to get a bit of double cream in there very shortly. Do not forget to season it. Bang. Bit of pepper. It looks quite curry-like, I know, but trust me, when the double cream goes in there, it will soften the colour a little bit, go a little bit more yellow than orange. It looks just like chip shop curry sauce. And the onion and apple give it the lumpiness, like all of the vibes and that proper saucy like. Come on! If you want to be a proper home cook and don't like washing up, or much tidying up after, tidy up as you go, or buy a dishwasher. Go in with about 100 ml. Oh look at that colour changing. Actually, to be fair, I know it looks like really yellow, like a highlighter that you used in like primary school, but it tastes just like chip shop curry sauce. And sometimes it's not all about the looks, it's about what's inside. That tastes bloody delightful. Up next, bollocks. We've got the fish. This fish absolutely hums, but we are deep fat frying it. I don't have a deep fat fryer. How many times have I got to mention this? But basically, simply veg oil in a pan, put on a high heat, like, fill it up so like the fish is going to be covered. We're then going to use the same oil to fry the chips. It should take about 5 minutes to heat up. You can like flick some flour in there or something, and if it sizzles then it's hot enough. If it don't sizzle, wait a bit longer. Whilst the oil's heating up, I didn't actually introduce this bad boy piece of stinky fish. Filleted, deboned cod. You can go for any white fish. Give it a pat, get all the moisture off it before it goes in there, and then give it a little dusted of salt. That will help it extract a little bit more moisture. So I've got another breast here. Gonna do the same pat it. Bit of salt to help with that process. I'm gonna cut this into fish finger shapes, funny enough. Does that look like a fish finger kind of size to you? Looks lovely to me. It's a quick tip with the batter. When you pull your whisk out, if you can like pull it out and then like, do your initials. But watch this. G for Gettin Grubby. See it kind of stayed there for a little bit?
Yeah.
That's how you know. Oh, look at that. That's how you know that it's ready to rock and roll. So what we're gonna do, attention, get your fish, go in the batter. You want to make sure it's absolutely soaking and coated in all that madness. You could use this batter for like onion rings, anything. This isn't just for fish. And then we're going to go straight in. It will take about 4 to 6 to 8 minutes. I can't give you a specific answer because if your oil's not the same heat as mine, it might be a bit different. But wait for it to go golden brown and then flip it over. As you can see, this is a shallow fry, but it's going to look bloody gorgeous pretty bloody quickly. He's getting a little bit golden brown. If you've got to do that far, obviously you don't need to flip him, but... And it's it. Golden brown. You can hear it, like crispy, proper. He's done on this side too. I don't know if you can see that. Golden brown all over. Get him out. And we are going to put him on a plate with a little bit of kitchen roll, just to drain. And the good thing about this, it can rest for a little bit whilst we do the chips. Next, we've got the fishy fingers. Not those fishy fingers. Oh, lay them away from you. Same as before.
Why is it always lay away so it doesn't splatter at you?
Yeah, lay away so it don't splatter at you. Thank you, LRB Media. Try and get them separated like they haven't there. We're gonna fucking move you over there, move you over there, these two. Look at them, man. This is proper bloody gherkin. As you can see, I've got loads of batter left over. You can freeze this and you can use that next time whenever you want to do fish and chips. Or beer batter on your rings or something with beer batter, I don't know. You might want to beer batter a Mars bar or beer batter the toilet roll before you wipe your ass. This is what we're looking for. That is what I would say is golden brown. Would you say that's golden brown?
Golden brown?
Golden Bennett? I mean, golden brown? Bit of SMRM or whatever it's freaking called. Our chips are done. Well, I say done, they're dry, like they ain't got too much moisture in. And we're basically gonna go for the same sort of technique as before, just fry them. But like, again, go careful, like. And similar to the fish, they won't take very long, probably about 4-ish minutes. And if you want to be really naughty, you can take them out, let them cool down again, and then flash fry them again. Like, you know when you go to have this, like triple cooked chips? It's like triple cook. Your chips have been frying. I reckon he's been frying for about 8 minutes, probably. And they're golden brown, crispy, hopefully fluffing it outside. Look at them. Do they look like that from the chip shop? Not quite, but they'll do for at home, certainly. And the same again, just get them on some kitchen roll in a bowl. And I'm using a spatula because it's got holes in. So like I can pull them out and put them in here and the oil kind of drains off a little bit. Obviously, if I had one of them netted things, that'd be great, but like I said, I'm not some freaking wizard and I'm not in a professional kitchen. I'm just, right, get me a plate. Bausch. This fish can go next to it. Curry sauce. Fish chips, curry sauce. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Well, I'm with you. I don't know, can I sing something like that on there? Because like, is that like copyright? Yeah. Or let's have a tuck into this fish and see what's going on there. Look at that. Oh. Get a bit of curry sauce on there. Lovely, lovely. With that crunch? That's what we do. But up next, I'm gonna quickly make some tartar sauce, put in a bun, mayonnaise. Come on. Bit of lemon juice. Trick with the lemon is, give it a roll, and when you slice it open, bang. Make sure you cup it as well, because there's seeds in lemons. No seeds in limes, but seeds in lemons. Gherkin. Gherkin's in there. Now we're talking dill. Get that in there. Where's that round? Salt. Pepper. That is homemade tartar sauce. I reckon that was, what was that, 40 seconds? And if you want to make the best fish finger sandwich ever, but this would usually be toasted. Lovely jubbly. Next, we've got tartar first layer. We're going to go with a little bit of rocket because we need a bit of green in there. We're trying to, well, I'm certainly not trying to lose any timber, but I should be trying to lose some timber. Look at this. 1 fish finger, 2 fish finger. Get a top. Bit of tartar on the top. All in there, look at that. Is that the best fish finger sandwich you've ever seen? The brioche bun absolutely makes it. No. That was a rhythm. Wallop. If you've enjoyed this video, there's plenty more where this came from. Turn that notification alarm on. I see what a YouTuber said at. Like the video, comment, tag your mates, got any questions about food, whatever it might be, make sure you're subscribing. I don't know if you've come here from Instagram or you've just found me on a random one, but I appreciate the love, and you never know. Gettin Grubby might be going to the top and you'll be coming with me. Wallop.